Hello children, welcome to aimsindia's online classes. This is biology session, class 6, environmental pollution, part 1. Children, it is very important to know about the environment in which we are living, the surroundings in which we are living nowadays getting ruptured. The natural resources are exploited abundantly, unnecessarily. Okay, there is no future scope for the natural resources as the human population is increasing, isn't it? So, through this lesson, we are going to learn some of the important factors related to environmental pollution and how to overcome the environmental pollution, how to minimize the effects of environmental pollution. Okay, are you ready, children? Let us proceed. The pollution. What is pollution? Pollution is the undesirable change, unwanted change brought about by chemical, particulate matter or biological materials to air, water or soil. The meaning is by the addition of unwanted chemicals, particulate matter and the biological waste materials into the air, water or soil is called environmental pollution or simply pollution. The major forms of pollution include air pollution, light pollution, littering, noise pollution, plastic pollution, soil contamination, radioactive contamination, thermal pollution, visual pollution, water pollution, etc. Okay. First, air pollution. What is air pollution? The release of chemicals and particulates into the atmosphere or into the air. The common gaseous pollutants include carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, chlorofluorocarbons. Nowadays these are abundantly added to the atmosphere. Chlorofluorocarbons and nitrogen oxides produced by industry and motor vehicles. Okay. The major gases include carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, chlorofluorocarbons. Now, how they are added? They are produced by the industries and added into the atmosphere. Okay. Industries and automobiles. The photochemical ozone and smog are created as nitrogen oxides and the hydrocarbons react to sunlight. Okay. So, the particulate matter or fine dust is characterized by their micrometer size. That means the size of the particles in the air is measured in parts per million, PM. If it is 10 to 2.5 parts per million, then it is considered as the pollution, air pollution. Next, electromagnetic pollution. What is electromagnetic pollution? The overabundance of electromagnetic radiation in their non-ionizing form like radioactive waves, etc., that the people are constantly exposed it, especially in large cities, in metropolitan cities, okay, in well developed, urbanized, okay, cities. This electromagnetic pollution or electromagnetic radiation is more. It is still unknown whether or not those types of radiation have any effects on human health. So, definitely the research is going on. Nowadays the hydropower, thermal power overconsumption leading to the utilization of nuclear power. This nuclear power is causing a lot of radiation, and these cell phone towers everywhere. Okay. So, the cell phone towers also causing the electromagnetic radiation. Okay. Next, light pollution. The light pollution include light trespass, means over illumination and astronomical interference. Okay. Next, littering. Littering means the criminal throwing of inappropriate man-made objects like plastics, so unwanted vapors. Okay. The unremoved onto the public and private properties, littering. It is the criminal throwing of inappropriate man-made objects. Noise pollution. This noise pollution encompasses roadway noise, aircraft noise, industrial noise, as well as a high intensity sonar. Okay. Then plastic pollution. The plastic pollution involves the accumulation of plastic products and microplastics in the environment that adversely affect the wildlife habitat, or even human beings. Okay. Nowadays, this plastic manufacturing, okay, everything, disposable glasses, okay, and the medical waste, abundant medical wastes are produced, this including the plastic pollution, hospital wastes. Okay. Next, soil contamination. The soil contamination occurs when the chemicals are released by spill or underground leakage. So, among the most significant soil contaminants are hydrocarbons, heavy metals, MTBE, the herbicides, pesticides, and chlorinated hydrocarbons. Okay, these are all soil pollution is also a major problem nowadays. Okay. Radioactive contamination. It resulting from 20th century activities in atomic physics, such as nuclear power generation and nuclear weapon research, the manufacture and deployment. Okay, see the alpha emitters and actinoids in the environment. So, you can this radioactive contamination is also increasing day by day. Then thermal pollution, it is also silent pollution. It is a temperature change in the natural water bodies caused by human influence, such as use of water as a coolant in the power plants. Okay, from the industries, power plants, the water is used as a coolant, and that hot water is released into the water streams nearby, maybe the ponds, lakes, or rivers. Okay. Next, visual pollution. It can refer to the presence of overhead power lines, motorway billboards, scarred landforms as from the strip mining, open storage of trash, municipal solid waste, or space debris. These all include the visual pollution. Water pollution. It can occur by the discharge of wastewater from commercial and industrial wastes, intentionally or through spills into surface waters. The discharges of untreated domestic sewage and the chemical contaminants such as chlorine from treated sewage, release of waste and contaminants into the surface runoff flowing to surface waters. Okay, these include the urban runoff and agricultural runoff, which may contain chemical fertilizers and pesticides, and also includes the human feces from open defecation, still a major problem in many developing countries. It's a major problem, water pollution. Okay, over usage of pesticides, insecticides, okay, the chemicals in the agriculture fields, that water runoff into the different drinking water sources. Okay, the groundwater pollution from the waste disposal and leaching into the ground, including from pit latrines and the septic tanks, the eutrophication and littering. Okay, eutrophication means accumulation of these nitrogen fertilizers from the agricultural fields. Okay, it enhance the growth of the unwanted plants or weeds in the stagnant water, okay, which reduces the oxygen levels. Okay. Next, air pollution in detail. Let us proceed to study in detail. Air is a complex, dynamic, natural entity which is essential for supporting life on the earth. The air pollutant is a substance. Air pollutant is a substance that causes harm to the humans and other living organisms. Some of the common air pollutant, okay, the pollutants of air are the oxides of nitrogen, sulfur and carbon. Okay, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. Along with that, volatile organic compounds and particulate matter include the air pollutants. Volatile means which can easily evaporate. So, what are the effects of air pollution? Greenhouse effect, the first one. It is the natural phenomenon that keeps the earth atmosphere warm. So, actually the carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere, okay, will keep it form a layer around the earth and keep the earth warm. This is called greenhouse effect. When so actually without this phenomenon, greenhouse effect, the temperature of the earth would become too cool for living beings to survive. Means there is no life exist on the earth without greenhouse effect. Okay. The greenhouse gases include carbon dioxide, methane, etc. This carbon dioxide, what is the main function is, it absorbs the heat of the sun, the infrared radiation from the sun and the earth, and emit it back to the earth's surface. Again it will emit it back to the earth's surface. Thus what happened? These gases prevent a part of heat rays from escaping into the atmosphere and keeps the earth warm. So this cycle is repeated many times to maintain the earth's temperature to an optimum of 15 degrees centigrade. Okay. The concentration of these gases when increases. Nowadays it has increased due to the increased industrialization, leading to the heating up of the earth's surface. It is called global warming. Increase in greenhouse effect is called global warming. So this has increased the overall temperature of the earth, resulting in the changes in the earth's climate. So during the last century, last 100 years, the temperature of the earth has increased by 0.6 degrees centigrade. So this increase in temperature is ultimately believed to cause the melting of polar ice caps, rise in the sea level and submerging of the coastal areas, okay, floods, flash floods, increasing the sea level, okay, in some places severe floods, in some places severe drought and famine conditions arises due to global warming. Okay, it's a major problem we are facing now. The greenhouse effect can be controlled by reducing the use of fossil fuels. What are fossil fuels? Coal, petroleum and natural gases. So these which are produced The combustion of these fuels produce greenhouse gases, and we have to encourage afforestation, growing of the forests. The efficient energy usage, what do you call, judicial usage of the energy resources, these to be done to control the greenhouse effect. Control of air pollution. The air pollution causes severe respiratory disorders in the humans and other animals, and also affect the plants. It can be controlled by following ways. Number 1, fitting smokestacks and smelters with filters to separate the pollutants from the harmless gases. Okay. So, we have to fix some devices which filter the harmless gases from the harmful gases. Okay. The particulate matter can be removed by using an electrostatic precipitators. Electrostatic precipitators are there, the devices which separate or which settle these particulate matter present in the air. So, it contains these electrostatic precipitators contains electrode wires maintained at several thousand volts, which produce electrons. Okay. So, these electrons cling on to the dust particles and give them a net negative charge, and are attracted by collecting plates which are grounded. So, this is the technology which we are using, electrostatic precipitators. Okay. The velocity of the air passing through the plates should be low enough to allow the dust to fall. Okay. And scrubbers. A scrubber is a device that can be used to remove the gases such as sulfur dioxide, wherein the exhaust passes through a spray of water or a lime. So, the scrubbers and electrostatic precipitators are used. Electrostatic precipitators are used to settle the particulate matter, and the scrubbers are used to remove the harmful gases like sulfur dioxide. Okay. The vehicular pollution can be reduced by using less polluting fuels such as CNG, compressed natural gas. CNG means compressed natural gas, which is more efficient and less costly as compared to the petrol and diesel. So, the CNG based vehicles nowadays becoming popular. So, what is the difference between the CNG and the petrol based vehicles means in petrol and diesel based vehicles incomplete combustion takes place and more smoke containing these sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides are produced. But whereas CNG is the fuel which can be combust, which can be burnt completely and release more energy. Okay. It is less costly and it is a eco-friendly fuel, environment friendly fuel. Okay. And here you can see electrostatic precipitators. So, these electrostatic precipitators produce the negatively charged, it contain a negatively charged wire which produce the electrons. Those electrons attach to these dust particles, okay, and clean the air. Okay. So, the collection plate helps in settling down the dust particles, and this is the scrubber. So, it filters the air and releases clean air. Okay. So, it has a waterline spray, the dirty air enters inside, the particulate matter will settle down and the clean air will release out. So, sulfur dioxide like harmful gases can be removed by using these scrubbers. Okay, children, read the book. I hope you understood. Thank you for watching our video, and please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.